Okay, so I've got a couple of triple battles here that I got on the Random Wi-Fi thing. The first one is against someone called Steve, and I am going to lead off with my Thunderous, Kingdra and Toxicroak, and he is going to start off with Samurott, Rhyperior and Tyranitar, and obviously he's going to get the Sandstorm up from his Tyranitar. Which you'd think is a bit of a problem for my team, but no it isn't, because I get the rain up after the startup thing, which is why I don't use Drizzle, Politoed and stuff. So I go for the fake out on his Tyranitar just to stop that doing anything, and I'm going to set up the rain dance with my Thunderous, and then I'm just going to have Kingdra go for the Surf straight off the bat. That's obviously not going to do anything to Toxicroak, thanks to Dry Skin. It's going to do a hell of a lot to my Thunderous, but it's not going to KO, which is good. And it's going to take out the Tyranitar and Rhyperior, and it's going to get a crit on Samurott and take that down into the red, which didn't really matter all that much, but never mind. So they're going to go down and things. I've not sped it up or anything because lots of stuff's going on, and speeding it up would sort of make it impossible to follow, especially for me. So his Samurott's going to go for Retaliate on my Kingdra. It doesn't do a whole lot, and I don't know if that gets the boost because his two of his stuff got KO'd that turn. I think it's only from the turn before, so if he used it again this turn, I think it'd be more powerful. So he's going to bring in his Darmanitan and Crocodile, and his Crocodile's got Intimidate. So that's only really going to affect my Toxicroak, which, well, that's the only one that actually sort of bothered by it, but never mind. So I'm going to go straight for the Surf with my Kingdra, and that's going to take out my Thunderous. Because I don't have Protect, I should probably get rid of Taunt for Protect, because I don't really use Taunt. And the Surf is going to KO everything on his side, because, well, two Super Effectives and Samurott had, like, no health left anyway. So that's them all gone. Sorry about that. I don't know what to fill in these gaps when everything's going down after I've already said what's happening. Because if I sped it up, it would be too fast. But keeping it at this speed, there's sort of need to say more stuff to fill the time. Never mind. So I'm going to send in my Metagross, and he's going to bring in a Hydreigon, and I'm just going to go for the Dragon Pulse, and that is going to KO it. I think. Yes, it does. Yes. So that is the first game done. Quite simply, really. The problem with Random Wi-Fi is that the majority of people you battle, if you win, they disconnect. So it's like they don't want to get their losing count increased or anything, so they just quit, and then you can't get all the good battles recorded, but never mind. So the second battle is against some guy called Darkrai, and he's going to lead with Thunderous, Hydreigon and Suicune, which is the shiny one I assume from the event. So I'm going to lead with the same Thunderous, Kingdra and Toxicroak leads as before. There's the pressure thing from his Suicune there. So I'm going to go for the fake out on the Suicune, just to get some sort of damage on it, because it's annoying and bulky and stuff, because it's a Suicune and I don't really like them. So I'm going to get the Rain Dance up with my Thunderous again, and he's going to go for the Flamethrower with his Hydreigon on my Thunderous, and that's going to do hardly anything, especially with the rain making it weaker. And my Kingdra can just go for the Dragon Pulse and take out the Hydreigon. I was actually expecting him to attack my Kingdra, and I probably would have protected if I had Protect, because then that would have been guaranteed survival and stuff. So his Thunderous goes for Night something or other, I forget what it's called in English. I think it's Night Burst in Japanese, and that just tells me, yeah, he's using the Zoroark, really. Why would you do that? I don't know. So he brings in another Thunderous, which is the real one, and that's fairly obvious. So I'm just going to go for the Ice Beam with my Kingdra, and that's going to take out the real Thunderous. So he's got one Thunderous left, but that's just a Zoroark, and I blatantly know this already, so he's not in a particularly good position. So my Thunderous can go for the Thunder and take out the Zoroark, which it does, I think. And it sort of reveals itself and then just faints instantly. So, yeah. So what does he? Oh yeah, I go for the Drain Punch on a Suicune because that's really all I could do. Because I knew that my Kingdra was going to carry his Thunderous and stuff. And he goes for an Ice Beam on my Kingdra, and that's not doing a lot, but he gets the Freeze Hacks on me, and that's sort of the end of my Kingdra, as Freeze Hacks always is, really. So he's going to bring in an Entei and Volcarona, isn't it? I'm not reading it from here because I'm lazy. Yeah, so my Kingdra's frozen, so I can't go for the Surf, which would have carried his Volcarona and Entei. But I'm going to go for the Thunder on his Entei with my Thunderous, and it gets the Power Hacks on it. That doesn't matter really at all. I'm going to go for the Drain Punch with my Toxicroak on his Suicune. Still not really doing much. But it's better than nothing, really. He's going to go for the Heat Wave with his Volcarona there. That's going to finish off my Thunderous, and it's actually going to defrost my Kingdra. I actually forgot about the fact that fire moves defrost you when you're frozen. I completely forgot about that until this battle, really. I thought, oh yeah, actually that's quite good. Forgot about that. So his Suicune then goes for the Ice Beam, which I should have lived based on how much he did before, but no, he gets a crit. So there goes my Kingdra. Doesn't really matter too much. I've always got a back 3. I just didn't use them in the last battle. Well, I used the Metagross, which I'm going to send in again now on the left, and I'm going to bring in a Ludicolo in the middle. The joys of having a sore throat and a cough and things. Never mind. So my Ludicolo is going to go for the Surf, Dry Skin on Toxicroak. Obviously, it's going to do a little. It's going to do less than half to my Metagross, and it's just going to KO the Volcarona and Entei easily because they're fire types and they are completely destroyed by a Rain Team. Unfortunately, I say unfortunately because I like fire types. Fire types are cool. So my Toxicroak is just going to go for the Drain Punch, and that's going to finish off the Suicune. So that's the 2 battles I had, the triples with that team. I've got another team, and I had another battle with that, and I'll upload that and things. And I'm going to have lots of triple battles because triple battles are fun. You can see this. Although some strategies, Rain for example, are quite broken, that's why I've had to make another team, just because you're not going to really want to see Thunderous use Rain Dance, Kingdra use Surf, all the opponent's Pokemon fainted, the end, sort of thing, every single time. So I've got a different team which will be a bit different, sort of just general good stuff, I think it's called, but never mind. So like, comment, sub, bye.